All right, there we go. Am I on? All right. How? Hello there, friends. It's good to see all y'all. I hope I hope you're having a good day. I know I said I was going to start right at noon, no, but I got some friends of mine. They told me, they're good church going people, and they said that, they wanted a few minutes just to make sure that, wait, am I just now on? All right, okay. Anyhow, they said they wanted to wait a few minutes, so they could finish up church on one channel and then switch over to this channel to watch. But I want y'all to know everything I done did for y'all. Look, I shaved it real good. I fixed my hair the best I could. Now, like I done told y'all before, my hair, it don't get long, it gets wide and tall. So, man, once this whole coronavirus is over and done with, I don't know what I'm going to look like. I'm just telling you that right now, it's going to be very wide and probably very tall. I'm going to look like Conway Twitty or something. Anyhow, I also, I dressed up for y'all. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to show you. I put on my best jumpsuit. I'm going to show you this to you. Well, right now, you can see that just fine. All right. All right. And I did that just for y'all, just because, I figured here with this coronavirus, we're all sitting there at the house. We ain't got nothing to do. And we need a little bit of entertainment. So I'm going to do my best. And in honor of my good friends, Vernon and Marilyn Garber, I'm sitting here, I'm drinking a Canada Dry sparkling seltzer water. Man, that's pretty good. They do something all right up there in Canada. Well, that's where all them Cajuns originally come from, but then that's another story. Let's see who we got. Oh, hey, Arlene. Michelle's on there too. All right, here we go. Now we're getting some people. Now we're passing a good time. All right. So what I'm going to do here in just a minute, I'm going to read y'all a story. This is a story that I wrote, I don't know, a little while back. This is called T-Rouge and the Loup Garouax. Let's see. Oh, hello, Melanie. Oh, all right. Jack's on there. All right. Hey, Joni. All right, man. Oh, hey, Tebbles. Oh, man, Tebbles, man, she made me strong. That woman right there. Let me tell you, I'm impressed with that. Let's see. Who else we got? All right, well. All right, we're getting a few more people. I hope y'all having a good time today. I hope this coronavirus, I hope it ain't driving nobody too crazy. But, we're doing what we got to do. And like your mama always told you, just wash them damn hands. If you wash your damn hands, then we're going to be all right. So, everybody mind your own business. All right, man. All right. Now, oh, man, we're getting a crowd in here. All right, man. We're going to pass a good time. I done told you that already. So, all right, now I hope you got all the little children's gathered. It ain't like most of my stories. Most of my stories I could not be telling on here in the public. And those of you that heard them, you know that and you know why. But this is a nice story. You can gather the little children around. It'll be just fun. All right? All right. Okay. Let's see. All right. Keith Menard. All right. Man, all right, man, we getting a crowd. I like you people, man. Y'all doing all right. Y'all making T-Boy feel pretty good. I'm telling you that right now. So, and look, man, it's early in the day and it's Sunday. So again, I'm just drinking a Canada Dry. All right. The storytelling. All right. The title of this story again is T-Rouge and the Loup Garouax. All right. Here we go. All right. Now, once upon a long time ago, like I think it was about 3 weeks ago last Tuesday, there was a sweet little Cajun girl that always liked to wear red. She had this red coat she wore all the time, so much so that her mama and all of them, they just started calling her T-Rouge. Which, for my friends out there that ain't here in Louisiana, with T-Rouge, that just means little red. All right, so you hear T-Rouge, you hear little red. Anyhow, now T-Rouge mama, she said to her, your mama, she ain't feeling too good. So I want you to go over the marsh and through the swamp and bring her something to eat. So Mama loaded up a basket. And man, let me tell you, she loaded up that basket. There was boudin and cracklings. There was some etouffee, some jambalaya. Oh, man, me, I'm getting hungry just telling you about it right now, man. It's making my tummy rumble. I got my dog right here, too. My dog, Rudy. He's a good dog. You a good dog, right, Rudy? All right. Anyhow, so she got this big basket, and her mama, she told her, she said, now, T-Rouge, you go straight to Mama's. You don't talk to no strangers. You just get there quick. You go there as fast as you can. So off little T-Rouge went over the marsh and through the swamp to Mama's house she go. She ain't even halfway there. Not halfway there. And who should she meet? But the Loup Garouax. Now, for those of you who ain't from Louisiana and you don't know, the Loup Garouax, well, he's kind of like a werewolf, I guess. He's big and he's bad, but the moon ain't got nothing to do with it. He's like that all the time. He's always big and bad. So, you see the Loup Garouax, well, normally it ain't a good thing. But anyhow, so she runs into Loup Garouax, and he says to her, he says to T-Rouge, he says, "Ma chère, where you going in such a hurry with that big basket?" T-Rouge says, "Well, me, I'm going to see my mama on the other side of the swamp to bring her something to eat, cause she ain't feeling too good." The Loup Garouax says, "Man, you must be tired walking all that way. Why don't you just sit and rest a bit?" Well, T-Rouge thought, well, that don't sound like such a bad idea, man. My feet, how they're hurting. So, man, she decided she was just going to sit down and rest a bit. Now, that sneaky old Loup Garouax. As soon as she did that, man, he took off lickety-split. I mean, fast like that. And he figured if he got to Mama's house first, that's me cleared my throat, it ain't no cornered virus. He figured if he got to Mama's house first, he would have easy pickings, and he could eat Mama all up. Now, as he was running through the marsh, he passed an old alligator hunter. I think his name was Alphonse. It was Alphonse the alligator hunter. That's his name. Anyhow, and he's like them fellas you see on Swamp People, for you people that ain't from Louisiana. Anyhow, and whenever he saw that Loup Garouax go run by, he said, "Man," he said, "I wonder where that old Loup Garouax is going so fast." Same, he goes back to his alligator hunting, and a little while later, who's he see? But he sees little T-Rouge coming by. Need a little bit of my Canada Dry. So he yells out to T-Rouge. He says, "Hey, T-Rouge, how you doing?" And T-Rouge says, "Well, I'm doing all right." He said, "Well, where are you going?" She said, "Well, I'm going to see my mama because she ain't feeling too good." And the hunter yelled back. He said, "Well, all right. You tell your mama and them that I said, hey." So off she went. Now, the Loup Garouax, he got to Mama's house first, because you remember he had that head start. He knocked on the door real soft, like it was coming from a little girl, And the mama, she heard that, and she just said, "Hey, T-Rouge, come on in." She thought it was T-Rouge, so you can't blame the lady. So man, that Loup Garouax, he bounced into the door. He swallowed that poor old woman in one bite, like that. Whoa. He just ate her all up. And then, before his belly was even full, he got even more sneaky than the sneakiest sneak that ever sneaked, or that old Loup Garouax. He thought to himself, he says, "All right," he says, "here's what I'm going to do." He said, "I'm going to put on Mama's house coat." Them things, they kind of hide everything, But anyhow, he said, "I'm going to put on Mama's house coat, and I'm going to hide in her bed. And whenever that little T-Rouge gets here, I'm going to have some dessert." Man, I tell you, he was a bad dude. Anyhow, so pretty soon after that, T-Rouge, she gets to her Mama's house. And she knocks on the door. And this time it sounded like it's coming from a little girl, because it was. It was coming from a little girl. It was coming from T-Rouge. And she heard a voice say, "Come on in, T-Rouge." Now, it didn't sound much like her mama, but she figured, well, mama, she's been sick, so maybe her voice sounds funny. So T-Rouge, she goes in the house, she starts walking toward the bed, and man, something, it just don't look right to her, you know what I mean? So she said, Mama, what big ears you got? And that old Loup Garouax said, they're better to hear you is, Shy. Come a little closer. So she walked a little bit closer and she says, Mama, what big eyes you got? And that Loup Garouax says, they're better to see you is. Come a little closer. T-Rouge got real close. Real close. And she said, Mama, what big teeth you got? That's when the Loup Garouax figured he had her, because he jumped out from underneath them covers and yelled, the better to eat you with. Boy, then the chase was on. He started chasing her all around the house, in one room, out the other, up the stairs, down the stairs, all over the place. Boy, man, T-Rouge, she was yelling so loud and screaming. It was so loud that alligator hunter, he done heard her, and he come running. And boy, man, he busted the door, and T-Rouge yelled out, shoot him. But him, he didn't have his gun, but him, he had a knife. And man, let me tell you that, he took out that knife, and he split that Loup Garouax like an oyster shell. Now, let me tell you, and here's the amazing part, and this is a little hard to believe, but I'm telling you the truth. Inside, there wasn't a pearl, like from an oyster, but there was Mama. Now, she was a little bit worse for wear, having been swallowed by the Loup Garouax, but she was all right. She was doing okay. So, bottom line, they were so grateful about that and to that hunter that they let him stay. And bottom line, they passed a good time eating all that good food. Oh, man, it was something. Just, it's clogging my arteries just thinking about all that food they had. But anyhow, so, T-Rouge, she still wears her red coat all the time, but on particularly cold nights, you know what I mean? Whenever, it gets kind of cold on particularly cold nights, she's got a nice Loup Garouax fur coat that she wears. But mine, it looks nice. How? I mean, it really, really looks nice, and she likes it a lot. And as for Mama and the hunter, well, the next night, they shared a good Loup Garouax gumbo, and bottom line, that was something else, and then they're going to hit it off. So now just about every Saturday night, they go down to the Fado doing their dance around to the chanky-chank music. I mean, they pass a good time. And they all lived happily, passing a good time from then till ever after. And that's the end. All right, I hope you enjoyed my little story. If you did, please let me know. Maybe I'll try to think of another one, and I'll tell you that. If you didn't like it, you can tell me that. Well, no, don't tell me that. That just hurt my feelings, and nobody wants to hurt nobody's feelings. So look, here's what I want you all to do for me. I want you to, look, as much as I know you like to go out on a Saturday night and drink a few Budweiser beers, you need to stay home. You need to wash your damn hands. Over and over again, wash your hands, stay home, stay away from other people, and we're all going to get through this, and we're going to be just fine. And pretty soon we'll all be going out, dancing to chanky-chank music, and we'll be fine. But from until then, stay 6 feet away, pass a good time. God bless y'all. God bless the great state of Louisiana. Bye-bye.